All right, hey everybody, Mike Guillen here with another YouTube video. I figured for today's video we are going to focus on dialing in precise yardages. So here I have a 25-yard shot, about 25 yards. I didn't bring my gun to gun the narrow flag, and I could always adjust it if hit, but I did 25 paces, give or take a few. And we're just going to talk about some of the basics. I think being able to hit shots to precise distances is very important, or at least have them end up at precise distances. It's super important, especially under pressure and when you're playing serious golf. So we're going to get started here. Once again, we have the B bag, and I'm actually doing this live as we go, and I'll just cut it up as much as possible. First and foremost, you'll see here I have these white alignment sticks. Definitely, I would not recommend this unless you get this with some kind of package. I got this with an alignment aid. Something like this, I mean, for years people have just been purchasing those not alignment rods. For the longest time, people were purchasing the reflector rods that you can get at Home Depot for like $3 now. They used to be $2. Now they're $3 and some change. I'll actually put a screenshot right here. So focus on those. I got these with the included. This is a Tour Aim alignment rod, which I got with the Tour Aim. Which I'll when we do our video on alignment, I'll kind of do a review and what I think about it. So, number one, if you're working on alignment, just buy the orange ones. You'll be able to recognize them. But here we're just going to use one. I'm really just focused on this practice session. I'm really just focused on making sure that the club is aligned, because it's very easy for me to kind of manipulate my stance. Most of the time I'll have an open stance when I'm hitting these kind of pitch shots. So I don't really want to have another stick lining up this way, because it just adjusts on how I feel. It adjusts on how flexible I feel. And so from there, really kind of the same principles of the bump and run. We're just making a longer swing. We have a much a higher lofted club. Here's my 54 degree. First thing, we're gonna judge the lie. So I think this one is kind of below my feet, or I'm sorry, kind of a downhill lie, which means it's gonna come out lower, but hopefully have a little more spin, but make sure that I'm rotating through, allowing everything to swing through smoothly, and just anticipate to land it about 5 yards short of the hole. Let it maybe check once and then circle on. It is kind of an interesting shot where we have slightly downhill line, but then the green perches up. And what we're really looking for here, well, at least normally, I guess I should start with just basic principles, is getting the contact right, getting the swing right. This is why I have the B bag here today. I'm not really worried about how the ball reacts on the green. I just want something spherical with most if not all the dimples in place, and something that I can just swing naturally. So really here, just trying to make the same swing with the bump and run, where lower body's controlling everything and everything else is free to flow, nice and smooth. So let's see how. Probably gonna suck for these first couple, but hopefully we'll get in a rhythm. Not sure if you could hear that, but I actually clanked the alignment stick, so that's not good. Let's see. There we go. That was a little shorter than 5 yards, but rolled up nicely. So first impressions that I'm learning here is that my backswing can definitely be shorter, especially with such a short shot. Didn't give that one enough, but the contact was good. There we go. That's the one. A little deep, but that's okay. That's the swing though. That was closer. But that last one was a good swing. So, hand soft, rotate through. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Oh, just didn't spin, but contact motion was there now. For those of you who might be asking, why is it so difficult to be consistent? And trust me, it's really irritating that I'm not more consistent with these shots. Honestly, even right now, like every swing just feels differently. It feels like when I try to make the same consistent swing, like either something in my hips feel off, something in my legs, something in my shoulders. And so I really cherish those times when everything just kind of comes together. There we go. Hit it. I mean, that would have ended, if it didn't hit the stick, it would have ended up probably 15 feet past, but the contact there was solid. Let's focus on some of the basics of 25-yard shots. Most importantly, you want to feel comfortable, you want to feel relaxed. So arms, everything nice and smooth, like it can react appropriately from the feet all the way through your shoulders. Nice soft neck. You want to make sure everything, no tension anywhere, because tension kills any kind of finesse shot. You can get away with it with a full swing, but not around the greens if you really want to get dialed in. So make sure my arms are nice and relaxed, hanging straight down from my shoulders. Same thing with the bump and run. I flare out my right foot a little bit. And it's really just about rotation and rotating through. And the through part's been a pain in the ass. So let's see if we can do it this time. Didn't quite spin. I got to land it a little shorter, so probably fly at about 20 yards. Okay. So instead of trying to say, okay, we're going to swing it here to here, you know, any of that clock system stuff, it's just, okay, let's just feel a little softer swing. Like that. Okay, so that one actually came in a little lower and flew a little farther, so all right, so once again, same principle, just soft. That might be closer to accurate. A little short. Okay, so now we'll try to find the Goldilocks spot. So we know what too hard feels like, we know what too short feels like. So now we'll just dial in. It's too far. Probably too low too. I probably need to up the wedge, but I didn't bring my 58 degrees, so we're gonna stick with this. But if needed, you can just open this up slightly. There we go. Not the best contact, but you know, maybe that's the key though. Maybe the optimal, you know, loft at address is about 56 degrees and not 54. So let's see. Nope, you gotta swing it harder than that, Mike. There we go. I might have went in. All right, so, you know, got to document the good with the bad, right? There we go. That might be the optimal low shot. There we go. I like that. That feels better. And, you know, a lot of this is just play. So Maybe feel like you're taking a longer swing. But really all you're trying to do is just focus in. So for these last few balls, I'm gonna really try to say, okay, I'm gonna land this 5 yards short. Hopefully let the hill kill some of it, not getting very much spin. But we're gonna say land it 5 yards short and really try to dial in and see how we do. Give that an A minus, just a little short. Give that an A plus. Give that a B minus, or probably D minus. Oh my God. F. Major F. D plus. Come on, Mike. You had it dialed in 5 shots ago. Let's go. F. Probably should be cleaning my wedge face a little more often. Closer, just got to be able to rotate through with these shallower shots. Let's see here. There we go. 5 feet past, but that's okay. That's an A. Maybe that's it. Just body stops moving and the hands just whip through. Let's see. Two more. This is a good ball. Might be able to get some better action here. I'll give that a B minus. Last one. Let's see if we can put it all together. Flight, yardage, roll, and I yanked it. It's a little pushed, but at least the distance is right. So that's pretty much it for, sorry, I'm gonna keep this short because I got the sun right in my eyes, but that's pretty much it as far as dialing in yardage. As you can see, it's not always pretty. It's gonna probably be at least a few more months before it's really dialed. Physically, I'm feeling better, but still got a lot of weight to lose, still got a lot of flexibility to gain, and just getting comfortable with rotation because it's still not very good. One of these days I'll show you kind of the baseline of my rotation throughout from the feet up, and it's not good still, but I'm okay with that practice session. As always, if you like this kind of video, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what you think. Let me know some other shots that you may want to see me practice. But for now, thank you as always for watching. And while you're out there, if you're out here in the Southwest or anywhere where there's still beautiful winter weather that we suffer all summer for, I hope you're out there hitting some stiff ones.